Right, because I want to be able to see the questions too. Okay, we're live. Good morning.
Good
Yay.
morning.
Hello, Kelly. I haven't seen you and talked to you like this in a long time.
I know. We usually just talk through text. Yeah.
Yay.
Yay.
Good to see your face, although I
You
watch your
too.
videos, of course.
Me too, with you. And you make more of them. And I'm going to get
Go
our
ahead.
chat. Oh, I got my chat up so I can see what everybody's saying.
Yay. Oh, I want to see that too. Let me see if I can get there too.
Hello, Casey, Amy, Evelyn, and Rebecca. We have in the chat.
Hey guys, welcome. Thanks for being here. We are celebrating 2 years of teaching online and just hanging out, having some fun. And we're glad you guys are here.
Yes.
If I can pull it up too. I want to try to be able to see the chat too. I don't know if I can do that. Let me see.
Thanks to everyone who came.
Yeah. So I made 2 years a little bit before you, Kelly. So first point for me.
Yeah.
But let's just talk about how we became friends. We've never actually met in person yet.
Right. Yet. Yeah.
I think I stalked you on YouTube is what happened.
Yes. You subbed to me first, which is so funny. Anyone who knows this now, because your channel is so much bigger, she subbed to me first.
I did. I was looking for other people to learn from, and kind of in the beginning, I was wanting people to come to me. So I feel like if you go to them, they might come to you, and it happened. And then we ended up being great friends. So it was really neat.
Yes, I saw she subbed to my channel. I had a little channel. I was like, who is this person? Okay, I'll sub back. She subbed to me. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we just started clicking, and we're not all that similar, but I'll go ahead and say the reason that I was drawn to Kelly is that she's very well researched. She's my newscaster. So she will like watch every video about something, and she's very well studied, and I'm the total opposite. I'll just jump right into something. So I feel like we have a good balance when we run ideas by each other.
Yeah. And I liked your videos because it felt like you were just talking to a best friend, and you watch those videos. And then I would just comment and you comment back. And that's how we started talking. Yeah, it's weird. My family still makes fun of me for having YouTube friends, but you can meet friends on YouTube. So.
Oh, yes. I was going to say, actually, I wanted to read this thing that sits on my refrigerator because I was thinking about, well, let me just read it really quick. It's Ralph Waldo Emerson. You've probably heard it. Success. To laugh often and much, to win the respect of intelligent people and affection of children, to earn the appreciation of honest critics and endure the betrayal of false friends, to appreciate beauty, to find the best in others, to leave the world a bit better, whether by a healthy child, a garden patch, or a redeemed social condition. To know even one life has breathed easier because you have lived. This is to have succeeded. So I try to look at this every day, and I thought of it because I've endured a lot of false friendships, and who knew that I would find real friends on YouTube?
Yeah, same. You have to get to know someone. Yeah, someone online and so far away. Yeah, and I prefer like sincere friendships and really getting to know someone. So I think that's what you look for too. So that's how we clicked. Yeah.
Definitely. And we've gotten to know each other even deeper, and we're still friends. It's like, okay, well, let me reveal this about me, and then we're still friends. And so we've gotten to know a lot about each other. So today we're going to play some games and see how well other people know us and learn more about each other, just have some fun. We're also going to talk about online teaching and just some thoughts about that if there's anybody on here who's thinking about doing it, and just talk about what it's been like for us and the best things. I want to say hi to Sven's Pools, teacher Casey, Rebecca, Harry's here. Oh, thank you. Such sweet people. I'm telling you, there's so much positivity on YouTube versus Facebook and such.
Yes, and Marianne.
Yes. Rebecca said she's 4 years this month.
Wow, that's crazy. Twice as long as us.
Yes. Well, I'll have to interview her and see what that's like. Evelyn's at 2.5 years, 3 years in December. Awesome. Evelyn, I want to have all of our teacher friends come chat with me eventually. We just started with Kelly because she was really my first online teacher friend. So,
Yes.
and we talk
And
every
you
day.
were mine. Yeah. So,
Awesome. So I want to go first and ask you, this is just random, your favorite upgrade for teaching online, something you purchased that like changed your teaching environment.
Definitely the iPad. It has saved me, Cindy, from getting teacher no-shows. Let's see, I've had the same computer. What else? What have I changed? Do you want technical or anything?
Anything, really. Anything you think would help other people who are getting started or anything.
Okay, well, I don't use digital rewards, so buying five rewards off Etsy, which I got at recommendation from you, Danny. That's like, I still use those same rewards today. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Technical wise, I still use most of the same stuff I started with, except for I have a nicer iPad for the backup.
Nice. Well, those aren't cheap. That's for sure. I'd say my Mac is mine. My Mac is so much faster to start up in the morning. When I had my dinosaur, it was like, if you were not set up at least 10 minutes before, you're going to be late. So with the Mac, it's just like, boom.
Good.
But I would definitely say my lights, and I say this all the time, and I've actually had these same light bulbs for over a year in my umbrella lights. And lighting is just, it makes you look more professional. It makes you look better.
Definitely.
And, you know, $40, and that's not a huge investment. So
no, lighting can make or break. I'm lucky I'm in a basement that already had really good lighting. So I'm lucky there. But yeah, if you have bad lighting, you can tell. And yeah, you won't get as many bookings or views on YouTube. Yeah.
Yes, definitely. I want to say hi to Jamie, Amy Lou, Jamie, Stephanie, and the sound can be better, said Sven. Thank you. I'll try to turn my volume up. Maybe I need to put on my headset. Okay.
Is it,
I don't want to wear my
okay. Is it me too? Asking. I don't know if he's talking about me or you.
Well, he is over in Croatia, so you know, maybe it's just a long distance.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to play a game we're going to have a serious question and then a game question. So the first game question is, everybody who's in the chat can guess which one of us tried out for the cheerleading squad and did not make the squad. And we'll wait for your answer.
Like yesterday. Do, 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 do. Candy said we planned it, didn't we, Danny?
Well, that's something that's coming up in the question, so I'm not going to comment on that.
Okay. Well, Marianne will be 3 years in October. Oh, he said I'm the one who's quiet. Huh. Here, let me try turning up my phone.
Okay, Casey's chiming in. Candy said, Kelly. Casey thought you did do cheerleading. Marianne thinks it was me who didn't make the squad. Rah, rah, shish, boom, bah. Can't you see me being a cheerleader? Come on. All right, so we've got some guesses. Candy thinks I played softball. I did. Not very well. Okay, so we'll wait for a few more answers to come in. And then the next question is, I know we've kind of moved on to OutSchool from ESL, but we still teach ESL. What do you think the best thing is about teaching English as a second language?
Oh, okay. Well, not yet.
No, I said one thing, just one thing.
Okay. Specifically about teaching English, I love the students and, you know, getting to talk to students in China, across the world. It's amazing. You know, I love when a light bulb goes off and you know they get it and they really learn something. If you want to know, that's specific to what I like about ESL teaching. Yeah.
I love it. Me too. I love, yeah, I'm pretty much the same. I just love sharing their culture and showing them that, you know, we're all the same. We all, you know, we're just people. And even though we're so different, we're still like, somebody mentioned when I was early learning about VIP Kid, who was it? I don't know, YouTube video. And it's like, if you want to work on world peace, then VIP Kid's a great way to do it. And it kind of feels like that. Like we're just creating this bond. Yeah.
Right. Because there's a lot going on in politics. Let's not get into it, everybody. But it doesn't matter. Like no matter what's going on with our government or their government, we're people, they're people, and we can just connect as people.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. The connections are amazing. Marianne said she loves my shirt. So Teacher Paige, this is a sore subject because Kelly should have been my outschool person, but we both jumped on with Teacher Paige as our mentor, and she sent me a shirt. Did she send you a shirt?
No. Well, she gave me a choice between a shirt or an Amazon gift card. So I chose the gift card. Yeah.
I like my shirt. I love shirts.
Maybe this is soft. Yeah.
But I'm glad she didn't offer me that because I probably would have taken the gift card.
Exactly.
Casey said she's going for a walk. Good job.
Have a good walk, Casey.
Casey said she can't see me as a cheerleader. Okay, so the answer to the question, raise your hand if you tried out for cheerleading and didn't make the squad.
The answer was both of us. Both of us. So whoever you answered, you got it right. Unless you said, yeah. Let's see.
So nobody got both.
Yeah, nobody said both.
I can't remember things like dance moves that go in an order. My brain just goes, what?
Yeah.
No way. So that was, I did not expect that. I did not know that about you, Kelly. So were you sad
I didn't know
your squad?
Yeah, but I mean, yes. Were you?
Yeah, because I like to win, but I tried out for volleyball right after that. And then that became my love. And I actually went to college on a volleyball scholarship. So it was meant to be.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, there you go. There you go.
And I'm not really the type, honestly. I just wanted something to do. I tried every sport. I was like, let me try it, even if I suck at it.
I'm better at individual sports than team sports. Like I don't play like basketball, baseball, soccer. I like, swimming, rollerblading, things that you do on your own.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm the opposite. I like team sports. I like talking smack to people. Like I love that all of a sudden you're the enemy when you're on the other side of the net, and it's all in fun, but you get to kind of be mean. Casey said she loves volleyball.
Can I tell you what my son does? So he will go up to someone. So on the other team that is defending him, he'll say something like, "You smell nice." And then it'll totally get them off their game. Yeah.
That's really smart. Oh my gosh. Yes, Sven, we're live right now. We are live. So we are seeing your comments. Yes. Okay, so the next question, we're going to get it started before we go into the serious question. Okay, drink of choice, alcoholic beverage. Now, I quit drinking some odd 3.5 years ago, but guess Kelly and I's alcoholic drink of choice for relaxing. Ready, set, go. And the question for you, Kelly, is what kind of YouTube videos do you like to watch? Do you watch educational videos mostly? Do you watch fun?
Okay, well, I didn't watch a lot of YouTube before VIP Kid. Of course, I started watching YouTube to get through the hiring process, and then I met people like you. I watch all my friends' videos, and I watch other people that I don't know as well. And I learn a lot Outschool, VIP Kid, Go-Go Kid. I've implemented a lot in my classroom. So you learn a lot from other people. But more recently, I have been watching like a YouTuber on my that talks about my favorite TV show. And I've ventured out a little bit from online teaching, but I still mostly do that. And that's where I started watching most of YouTube. Yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite TV show?
Okay, so I like reality TV. I watch Big Brother in the summer. Does anyone watch that? Okay, it's only on in the summer, and they do a celebrity version in the winter sometimes. Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
How about you? What's your favorite show?
Um, we watch a lot of like The Office and just things that make us laugh because life is too serious. But I like to watch Hometown. It's in Mississippi, and it's a couple that takes old historic homes and renovates the home, but they keep some of the special old things about the home. And so they'll take a part of the home that they're taking apart and build a table out of it and keep it. So stuff like that.
Cool. Wow.
Yeah. It's good, but it gets my husband trying to like fix the house, and I'm like, you just need to stop because there'll be a project here and a project there. I'm like, okay, we need to focus.
Yeah. I'm lucky. Mine's the type that finishes. He's always working on a project, but he just finished. Nice. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Can we say what they're saying right now?
Let's see. Okay. Let me see what they said. Okay. Bye, Sven. Sangria for Kelly, said Candy.
Ding, 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 ding. Candy was right.
What in the world is White Claw? She said White Claw for Danny.
I think it's hard alcohol. I don't know. It's one of those mixed drinks. Like, isn't it? What is it? It's more of the hard stuff though.
Never heard of that. And I was a bartender, but I've never heard of White Claw. I think Marianne is the winner. Marianne, you get a can of Spam. There you go.
Wait, what did Marianne say? I don't see her comment.
She said D beer, K wine. She'd be right.
Oh, okay. She is right. Very good. And then Candy got the specific kind of wine that I like. So there you go.
What will we give Candy? What do I have?
Yeah.
I have a lot of props right here. All right. So let's see. Let's do a wild card. Would you rather for our viewers? Let's see. Okay. It says, would you rather work at a company where you were given great health benefits or where Thursdays is no pants day?
Well, do they mean no pants as in like you could wear shorts instead? I think that's what they mean. Not like no pants at all. Yes, I'd love a company where, I mean, maybe it's easy for me to say because I get health benefits through my husband, but I'd rather have something where they have something fun every week, like wear shorts every Thursday or something. Yeah.
Yeah, that is one thing about online teaching is that, we got to pay taxes at the end of the year. We don't have health benefits, but we do have complete freedom of our schedule.
Yeah.
And that's beautiful.
Yes. And that's what I was looking for in a job. You know what's funny? When I was before I got my job in online teaching, I actually had someone say to me, you just want a job where you can like work whenever you want. You're never going to find that. Guess what? I did.
Exactly. I remember the moment when I was at a soccer practice and I was freezing and I was tired from work and I said, I want to be one of those online teachers. How do I get into that job? And, a few months later, started it and, all the naysayers, you just hush because here we are.
Right. Yep. And there's so much more choices today. So yeah, here we are.
Yes. Oh, Marianne, I just painted them before the live because I get so many compliments when I have my nails painted. Candy said no pants for sure. Well, I mean, when it comes to no pants, like we have the best job because I literally wear leggings like every single day.
Yes. Yeah. Mine are like plain black, but they're, like yoga pants.
They're not real pants.
Right. We can wear pajama pants. How do you know what we're wearing? Okay, Marianne said, I love how Kelly adds on to would you rather. But you were assuming, Marianne, that no pants meant nothing at all. No pants could mean shorts, right? Could mean a skirt. Yeah.
I always thought it was weird. We won't go deep into religion at all, but I live in the South and the whole like women can't wear pants thing for, I guess, Pentecostal. I was always like, man, that's such a bummer because pants are so great.
Yeah, I don't get that either. I don't get that either. I believe in the Bible too, but I never saw anything that said you can't wear pants. I don't know.
We don't
Yeah.
like rules. That's why we love Outschool, because we don't have any rules on Outschool, right?
Yes, that's why I created my own Facebook group. I didn't like the rules on the other one, the Facebook group for free and out classes. Yes, we don't like a lot. I like freedom. I love the way we have a lot of freedom on Outschool. I mean, of course, there are limits to that but for the most part, we do. It's great. Yeah.
The fact that yesterday I had one student in my class that was signed up to pay for class. So I invited Kim's kids and your kids and Cindy's kids, because it was an older class, or I would have invited Evelyn's kids too. And then you can just give them a full refund. I invite my own kids and I just refund them. We have that freedom. It's beautiful.
I know. Yeah. I've tested out a class on your kids and Cindy's kids. Brooke. Yeah.
It's so cool.
Well, yeah.
And what is your favorite, or what is your most successful class on Outschool? Go ahead and tell us. I already know.
Oh, definitely the American Girl Tea Party is definitely. It is slowing down. I think people want more serious classes. So it's slowing down, but like yesterday, still fully booked. Just now they're starting to book more last minute than they were instead of like a week ahead of time, I'd have a full class and then I'd add another one. Yeah, but definitely that. What's your most successful class?
Well, it's a total surprise and a last minute thing, but PE, it fills up.
And yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's gonna just keep creating classes. You don't know some things just book more than others. I keep telling people, you just don't know. Something will click and that'll be your successful class.
And hopefully it's one that you like to teach. Like I got lucky because I need to work out, but I won't do it. But if I have to, and the kids are waiting for me, I'm going to work out and I'm going to get paid for it. So it's amazing.
Right. And this class doesn't take a lot of prep work. You know, I have others that I've tried that took a lot more prep work and then didn't make as much money. So it's not necessarily the more work, the more money. You know, it is kind of just what's more popular. Yeah,
exactly. I've really found that with the PE class, it's every single day. Well, Monday, Wednesday, Friday for elementary at 11 Central, and then Tuesday, Thursday, 11 Central for teenagers. So every week it's the same. So they know what to expect. They know they don't have to come. It's a one-time class. It's not, ongoing, but they know it's going to be there if they want it. So I think that's important. For me as a parent, I want to kind of get on a schedule, but not be tied down. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's my second most successful class is like an ongoing book class. Yeah. Same thing. Same time every week. They show up every week. It's the next book. So they know. Yeah.
But yours is ongoing. It is.
Yes.
Ongoing. Okay.
The book classes. Yeah. Which I said when I started Outschool, I wasn't going to do those. And then I did. So. Yeah.
We say a lot of things. It's like when I'm a parent, I'm never going to let my kids watch their screen for 5 hours a day.
Yeah. And then COVID happens. Then, that's all we could say. Then COVID happened.
Yeah. So Rebecca said, my daughter's taking Kelly's tea party class today.
Yay. I'm excited to have Rebecca's daughter. And I had Danny and Kim's daughter yesterday. Yeah.
It was so fun. I like that they got to get up out of their chair. Dixie wanted me to bring her the things. I said, no, you got to get up out of your chair and go look for it. It was really fun because even if they didn't have an American Girl doll, they could still play along.
Right. I made it kind of tied to the American Girl because it's what they like, but then they don't have to have it to play. Yeah.
It's very cute. Very, very cute. So the next question is, okay, who studied communications as their major in college? Me or Kelly? All right, and while we wait for that answer, okay, Kelly, what is your dream schedule? If you could just have your perfect schedule, what would it be?
I feel like I've got that. I feel like I have it now. My dream schedule is to be able to create my own schedule, which I do. And sleep in a little more, which I'm starting to do because OutSchool is more successful. So I feel like in that area, I'm living the dream. How about you?
Yes, living the dream, definitely. I like to go out in the garden in the morning and have that peaceful time. So next week I'm going back to VIP Kid for a little bit. But ideally, I guess what you said, just being able to change it up. But I really like having my workout in the morning. And then today I have a PE class in the afternoon too. So I have two. So ideally, I'd like to get paid to work out. So maybe I need
That's good.
go deeper into that. But
Yeah,
I'm not,
that's
but I do say I'm not a certified yoga instructor, as long as you tell the parents,
yeah. And they still book you. So hey, they book you knowing that. So, hey.
Yeah, that's great. Oh, look, they know us really well. So who wins here? It's Rebecca for the win.
Yeah, she got it first. And then Marianne also said what you majored in. So I think they both, Marianne and Rebecca, should get a point.
All right, we'll give them a would you rather. These are really weird. Oh, ew. Okay. Would you rather have fingernails that grow at a rate of 1 inch per minute or have hair that grows at the same rate?
Oh, I was about to say fingernails till you said the second half, not hair. Could you imagine having to shave your legs? What, 10 times a day? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Fingernails, if you're comparing it to hair. Yeah.
Have you seen those people with really long fingernails that curl? Oh.
Ew, that's ugly. Yeah.
It's so scary. Yay. So they got that right. Okay. So next question.
Yeah.
All right. Whose favorite color is red? Oh, Rebecca said she'd rather have the hair. We didn't think about the legs. I just thought about this hair, but I didn't realize that all the hair would be growing.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Rebecca has lighter hair. If you have dark hair like me, yeah, you don't want all your hair growing. Yeah.
Very good. So whose favorite color is red? And your next question is, oh, am I out of questions? Oh, what was the hardest transition for you going from ESL to OutSchool?
Learning Zoom, yeah. That, I thought it would be creating your own lessons and coming up with your own stuff, but actually that's not as hard as I thought. So if anyone is not applying just for that reason, that's not as hard as I thought. Learning Zoom was hard in the beginning, but it's not too hard that should stop you. I watched a lot of YouTube, and there's teachers out there specifically who have YouTube videos. Zoom for OutSchool, mistakes I made in my first lesson, I don't want you to make. So watch other people's videos, learn from their mistake. Teacher Serena, I watched her video. The first 3 classes I did on OutSchool, I watched her video right before class and walked through all her steps. So yeah.
Teacher Serena, I don't know if I subscribe to her. Just Teacher Serena?
Sincerely Serena is her name.
I'll look her up. Yeah. Always looking for tips because always learning.
Yeah. So what about you, Danny, for the same question?
It was teaching more than one student at a time.
Oh, okay.
So I still keep my classes small because I just have a hard time. If I can't see them, like I had a PE class with more than 6, and I can't do that anymore because I can't see all of them. And in PE, I really want to make sure they're doing it right.
Yeah.
So 6 at the most, and I like to keep most of mine at 4 because I like to get them talking. I think that's kind of my signature. That's my thing. So the hardest thing, was like learning when to mute people without being rude. Hey, I'm going to mute you now. And I've even had to mute kids who just won't stop talking.
Yes. One class, actually, it wasn't even on OutSchool. It's the one I did a side job where the girl would interrupt mid-sentence. So then I had to click the mute where like they can't unmute themselves, but I only had to do that once. Yeah. And Danny, I've had up to 10 kids, and I have to say 10 kids is hard to juggle. I can't imagine these teachers with 25 who will be starting soon. Yeah.
Oh, in brick and mortar schools here, they have like 28.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I wanted to compliment you on that for your class yesterday, because I know when you have younger kids, it's hard to mute everybody. But Kelly just right off the bat says, "Hey, I'm going to mute you all until it's your turn to talk." And it's really helpful if you're a new Outschool teacher. You need to know that the background sound coming from other students will overpower you. And if you're not, you don't pin your video, the other student who's talking is going to show up and it's going to interrupt what you're doing. So just mute them. It's not a big deal. If they're babies, their mom will be there to unmute them, you know?
Yeah. Yes. And,
it's
so just tell them.
Exactly. Who's here? Teacher Cindy just got here. And let's see who got this right. Rebecca, Amy got the first one. Kelly's favorite color is red and pink.
Yeah. Amy was the first. Candy came in second. Yeah. And then Marianne said, sincerely, Serena. Yeah, thought that. All right. I'm not going to get a bad rating for drinking on camera, right? We're not a VIP kid.
No. I wanted to show you yesterday, Teacher Cindy had a pets class, and my kids brought all of our pets to her little show and tell class. And it was it was such a cute idea for the class. And then she talked about the different presidents and what pets they had. And that was interesting because I didn't expect the kids to learn in this class. I just thought they were going to be sharing their animals. So Cindy's first class was awesome.
Yeah, that's a good twist on it, especially because she's from New Hampshire. All the New Hampshire people pretty much choose the president. So yeah.
We won't even go there, but we love you, Cindy. No politics on YouTube.
No.
All right, next question. Who was nominated homecoming queen in high school? All right, we'll give you a few minutes for that. And then Kelly, do you have any questions for me as far as online teaching for 2 years or anything like that?
What is the biggest thing you've learned from online? It could be from any of your platforms in the past 2 years about teaching or online teaching.
Oh, that's tough. Oh man, I still get nervous. So I've learned that it's okay to get nervous. And I always tell my students, I was nervous today before class so that they feel better if they were nervous. But I still get nervous and I don't like that. And once it's over, it's fine. But I always say this, the biggest thing I learned is that it's not about you, it's about them. Talk about them, ask them questions about themselves because we all love to talk about ourselves, right?
Yeah, definitely. Candy said, Kelly, you only get a bad review if you play Crush It Google Slides. That was on my weekly report yesterday. So remember, I was saying, like, what are people doing that's getting bad reviews? Morgan actually private messaged me later, to tell me that in Google Slides, people are like playing some kind of Crush It game or something. Yeah, and that's what the parents don't like.
I would say I'm still kind of confused on copyright. I use songs in my PE class that are from YouTube, but I feel like if it's on YouTube, it's kind of like public. And
and I feel like with books, I mean, teachers use books in class all the time. So I've only heard that like Harry Potter will give people a problem or they need to, I don't know. But I mean, teachers from the beginning of time have been using books in class. So yeah, that one I don't get. Yeah.
What I've been doing, now don't take this as advice to heart, but what I do, because I just do whatever until I get in trouble. But like I did a fable for my ESL class, Aesop fable or whatever. And you can find them online. And I screenshotted them to use them. But then at the bottom, I just wrote where I got it, the website. I mean, because it's a public website, so it should be free for anyone to use as long as you're saying, hey, this is the website I got this from. you know?
Right. And you could, lots of times I've used stuff from websites and I just share screen so they can see where it's from. So I've used the American Girl website. I went to Junie B. Jones author's website for games when I did a Junie B. Jones class. Yeah, like you said, if they're on the internet, it's already public.
Exactly.
So
I'm still having trouble playing YouTube videos on my classes. They still lag really bad. And so I really want to find a way to put a video in my Outschool presentation that will be solid. So I'm thinking maybe if I like screen record the YouTube video and then have it on my computer, like I have it, you know, instead of trying to play it from the internet, maybe that would work better.
yeah. I don't know. I haven't tried since that one class I gave to you, Cindy, and Brooke's kids. I haven't even tried since then. So I don't know.
I'm going to keep trying and I'll definitely let you guys know because I like to use a few clips like I teach about the hula or, you know, things you have to see and hear. And I really want to share it through YouTube or through a video. So crushing Barbie dolls. Candy said some teachers are crushing Barbie dolls as rewards. Oh my goodness.
That's crazy. All right. So it's pretty mixed as to who said me or you. Yeah. Some said you, some said me for who became homecoming queen.
Okay. Raise your hand if you were homecoming queen in high school. I'm gonna raise it.
It was Danny. It was Danny. Yeah. So, but thank you, Candy and Rebecca, for thinking it was me. It was Danny. Yeah.
Such a dorky thing. I wish I had a picture because it's so goofy. Totally not my style at all. So that's why I like to bring that up because nobody would really guess, except I'm kind of friendly. So that's how it happened. I was friends with everybody.
Oh, you're pretty too, Danny, please.
You're so sweet. I definitely stuck out like a sore thumb in Hawaii or like a white cloud.
Yeah, that's strange to think about because if you were here, you know, it's just normal.
Yeah. All right, here's our next would you rather for everybody. Would you rather fight 100 toddlers or fight 190-year-olds? I don't want
toddlers.
More old people.
Yeah, neither. But with toddlers, I feel like you have a little control because you're authority. With older people, you're not going to fight back too hard because you have that respect thing. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't fight back. Toddlers, because you hopefully as the adult could take control. Yeah.
So yeah, if they were zombies though, the toddlers might be a little like toddler zombies would be kind of scary.
Yeah, well, you probably could run away faster from the older ones though. So yeah.
These are so weird. My son.
Yeah.
Oh no. See, these are terrible. This one says, would you rather have your nipples gnawed off by a swarm of fire ants or sit on an umbrella and then open it? Don't answer that.
No. Neither.
Yeah. My classes and I started reading them and I'm like, these are too weird.
Candy said 90-year-old because toddlers bite. Marianne's the one asking more questions this time. She says it's me. Do the 90-year-olds have canes or walkers? Oh, she said those are Kelly inquiries. Yeah, it's true that they could hit you with the canes, but well, you could run away faster though. I don't know. That's a toss-up.
I use these kind of questions in my positive thinking class, and I tell the kids it's a good strategy for really looking at things that both are not so good and trying to see, well, if I had to choose, which one is better? It's a really good strategy. Awesome. So let's see. Oh, do we have any more questions? Okay, I don't really have any more. Let's see. What was the hardest thing when you first started teaching online? What do you think was the hardest thing for you?
Oh, that's a tough question. I would say, well, can I start with the hiring process or do you want after the hiring process?
Anything, getting up early, whatever it is.
Okay. Like learning all the strategies of the TPR, and I kind of thought of it more as acting, and maybe it was, maybe you have to act before it becomes not. When I first became a teacher, because you had to like learn what you were supposed to do, learn what to do on each slide, but it slowly transitioned to teaching. But I would say the hiring process and trying to learn it all was the hardest. Yeah.
So always,
how about you?
Always get somebody to help you, because we didn't, right? We didn't have a mentor. I didn't.
I did, but
somebody big.
Yeah, nobody big. She helped me a little bit. Yeah. I don't think she's on YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, always use a mentor for everything, even if you think you don't need help. Always. Because I can still reach out to like Paige. I still message her sometimes like, can my student get on through their phone? Yes, they can, because I had a student who was trying to. And once I learned that, I started getting my kids onto my class through my phone. Evelyn has a video about how to do that, but that's really cool. So you can actually, be in your own house and have your kids on your phone taking your class. You just have to change their name. When they log on to Zoom, it's going to say your name twice. Because you can also do the camera.
Uh-huh. Yeah. You could also enroll them and then refund yourself.
That's what I've been doing. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So then,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Candy said early mornings. You know what? Early mornings, I mean, it was not too hard for me, not right before I started VIP Kid, but I have had a job in the past where I had to do early mornings, so that part wasn't too hard for me. Yeah.
I don't miss it, really. I mean, I still get up early. Yeah. My husband at like 5:30, but not having to put on my face and give myself to someone else right away in the morning has been really good for me. After doing it for 2 years, you realize it can be really draining to give yourself for hours and hours at the start of your day.
Yeah. And I didn't completely stop like you did, but I am sleeping in for an hour, and that feels really good, I have to say. I mean,
are you teaching?
Yes, you can go to, I'm teaching, I'm opening 6 most days, but like today I only taught 3. Some days, if I just need time off, I just take it, because now we have out school, so we can. So, yeah.
Yes. So do you think if someone new is watching this, which we're really far into the video, so if you're still here and you're a new teacher, then yay.
Yeah.
Do you think they should start, like, do you think it was good that we started with ESL and then moved on to OutSchool? Do you think it's better to do that, or just jump fresh into OutSchool if you're a brand new online teacher?
I think VIP Kid specifically offers a lot of workshops and a lot of help to help you with things. They have workshops on the very basics like lighting and sound, and their hiring process, though, it's a pain in the butt. It does help you learn. And they now, like, as long as you pass the interview, you will pass. And then every time you have to redo a mock, think of it as on-the-job training. I mean, there are brick and mortar teachers that go straight to OutSchool, but I feel like we have such an advantage. Like we know how to be engaging. We know how to use props and TPR. And I mean, my son has taken classes from someone who I could tell didn't do ESL before, and not a bad teacher, but just the little things. Like she didn't have like the educational background, and I've heard other YouTubers say things like, oh, my kid signed up for a class and the person had a dog walking in the background and a refrigerator. Like we know all these little things that I feel like we learned from VIP Kid,
Yeah, 100%. I would be so intimidated by OutSchool just coming from a brick and mortar teacher, because there's so much to learn. Not to say you can't do it. If you have a good mentor, I don't know if I'm that mentor, I will help as much as I can. But somebody, who is willing to work with you and just talk you through it, and like a cheerleader, like we said, somebody who's going to support you, it's possible for sure to just jump right into OutSchool, but you're going to need support for sure.
Yeah. And remember, like, there's a $200 referral bonus. So people are willing to help. Find someone who maybe says that they're going to offer you help, because even not everybody does, even if you use their referral code. So yeah, I mean, people are willing. Take advantage of it.
And there's so many little questions, like, and instead of having to go search on YouTube, you can just ask your mentor, hey, and like, I'll send Evelyn, I'm not her mentor, but she asked me questions. So I just screenshot it and I say, this is how you do it, because it can get a little overwhelming. If you're not a techie person, I'm not a techie person. Even after 2 years, I'm still like nervous. I don't know what I'm doing. You know, I have this fear that I'm not good enough at tech to figure it out. But with a little support and a little effort, you know, you can really figure it out.
Yeah, you can. Let's see what they're saying. Marianne, learning everything on my own. There weren't any workshops and new teacher orientation. Thankful Facebook groups and YouTube. I didn't have a mentor. So I forgot, she's been there almost 3 years. There were no workshops when you were a new teacher, Marianne?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had somebody use my referral code for VIP Kid, and they messaged, you know, not, the company messaged me and said someone used your code, but they haven't contacted me. So another thing everybody needs to know is that you have to contact that person. You know, if you're watching their YouTube video and then you go to apply, you have to email them, because VIP Kid isn't telling us who you are.
Yeah, and some people don't want the help. I had someone go all the way through a go-go kid, but never wanted my help. But hey, yeah. But usually, but what's frustrating is when someone uses your code and you offer help and they don't take your help, and then they don't get hired because they wouldn't let you help them. It's like, I could have helped you with those things. So yeah, let somebody help you.
Yeah, exactly. I'm kind of like that though. I get it. I mean, I can see why you would want to just be like, no, I can do this. I don't need help. But really, yeah, people are here to help you. So don't be like that.
Yeah.
I won't drop any names, but yeah. Don't do that. And Candy said early mornings. Yeah, the early mornings, I think it thins out the herd, because if you're young and you're partying, there's no way you're going to wake up in the early morning. Like 10 years ago, I couldn't have done this job because I just didn't, you know, I didn't have my life together enough.
Yeah, and you can work at night, but those aren't always consistent. Like if you're super young and you want to get an online teaching, like Fridays night, you could do middle of the night on Friday.
Oh, I was definitely not teaching the middle of the night on any week. Oh, I used to have a lot of fun. Now I'm just middle-aged. I was talking
fun in a different way.
Well, yeah, we were talking about fridge. I was like, I really need to learn how to organize my fridge and my cabinets, because they're just like such a mess. And she's like, we're officially midlife moms, because that's what we care about.
Yeah.
So silly. Okay, here's a really weird one. Would you rather be able to comprehend the most complicated physics theories in science, or be the best country line dancer in the world?
All right, well, the second one would be more fun, but the first one would earn me a lot more money. So I'm going with the first one.
I like you because you're smart, Kelly.
What would you do, Danny?
This is weird. Some of these are so weird. Yeah, I definitely want to be smart in science. Yeah, but I also, like I said, I can't remember dance moves. So I would be really impressed with myself if I learned what is it, like Cotton Eye Joe or something. I tried to learn with Dixie because she liked it. And my brain just like explodes after like 2 dance moves, and I can't remember.
My husband can do that dance really well. So
Really?
Yeah.
Does he like country music?
Yes, he does. He used to line dance. So yeah.
I love it. Yeah, Rebecca Science. We knew that was coming, Rebecca, because you're our
yeah. Yeah, we knew Rebecca would choose science. But yeah, think you could be making 6 figures if you do the most complicated physics problems. Yeah.
Yes. So, question, what's the best OutSchool class you have taken for your kids, in case anybody wants a cool class for their kids?
All right. Definitely Evelyn's, but I have to say my son's only taking classes with 2 people, so I don't have a lot to choose from. But Evelyn, not that the other teacher wasn't bad. Both were Spanish classes, but Evelyn made it a little more engaging. So
It's
yeah,
fun. Yeah, it's fun, and kids don't want, we took the same class, so that other teacher was great, and her class was very affordable. Nothing bad to say. We gave her 5 stars. Right?
Yeah.
Give 5 stars, even if you're giving feedback.
Yes, give 5 stars.
But it's just like teachers who make you laugh and break the ice and make you comfortable. Learning is so much better when you're comfortable and having fun. So, yeah.
Yeah. And we were talking about it the other day through text, when they're engaging and they get you to talk, not just lecture, like someone who's an expert's not necessarily the best teacher, because they might just know a lot, but not everybody knows how to teach and get you interested and engaged. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Let's see. What did Rebecca say? Ironically, science was my worst subject in school, but I've always loved math. Wow.
I find that hard to believe. Oh my gosh, she has all those like cool science classes on OutSchool. Yeah.
Fun science. Yeah, I try to make
Candy's. Go ahead.
Oh, what did Candy say?
Oh, she's talking about like singers. I don't know. We must have missed the conversation or something. I don't know. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
Well, Candy's our mystery friend, and I can't wait to meet her someday. But she seems so young because she's into like BTS, Taylor Swift, Ed Sheeran. We have no idea what Candy looks like, or
none.
Her, but she's our friend, and we love her anyway. Even though she's one of those students who has their camera off.
Yeah, we have no idea. Candy, show yourself one day. Do a video or something.
Come on a channel and chat with us. Yes.
Yeah. Do an interview.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, just making it fun is so important. So thank you, Kelly, so much for being my bounce off person. I'm always sending Kelly these long text messages with my ideas, and it's just so nice because our husbands don't understand.
They don't. What are you texting Danny about now? Oh, about da 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 da, and then his mind goes off because he knows nothing about what we're talking about.
It's really nice just to have somebody to just, and it could be crazy ideas, and then I don't do it, or you tell me, well, I don't know, and so I just really appreciate that, and our friendship is kind of business based, but it's more than that, of course. But we're always thinking about new ideas and texting each other. So it's great.
Yeah, we just can think of something and can talk about it. And the other one can say, I think this is a good idea. I don't think that's a good idea. Or I think this, or did you think about it this way? Yeah. And it's just fun. It comes in your mind and we can talk to each other.
And look at my 4-star review.
I know. Yeah. OutSchool. Yeah. You're going to get those with OutSchool. I've gotten a 3. I've gotten a 1 before. Yeah.
I think it's really weird that they can turn their camera off in class. I taught a teenage PE class, so it's up to age 18. And you have to have them turn their camera on and show that they're a kid first, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
yes,
I am a little bit uncomfortable, to tell you the truth. I'm teaching a PE class and their camera is off. I don't know what they're doing. And, I just think that's weird that they let that happen. I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, their argument, what I've heard is like, there's reasons people need their camera off. I'm not sure what those reasons are, but yeah, I don't know. You think that these are optional, why would they want to pay for a class if they weren't participating? So hopefully they are, but yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. I mean, especially in a PE class, like I want to be able to see that you're doing the exercises right. So I think I'm going to start saying, I'd really like you to have your camera on. It is optional, but in this class, I really want you to. I don't know. I mean, you can just go ahead and voice what you would like. I don't want them to be uncomfortable if they're not comfortable with their body. I understand that. You don't want other teenagers seeing your body. That's fine. But like, I don't know. It's a conundrum right now.
Yeah. What do you guys think in the chat? What do you think of that rule at OutSchool?
Oh, Tim, you're so late to the chat, Home Slice. We've been on here for 53 minutes.
Teacher no-show, Tim.
Definitely no pay.
Yeah. You're going to get the same pay as Rebecca and Candy, and hello, Rachel. So yeah, I also saw Rachel.
Said just subbed. What did you just sub to, Rachel?
Probably your channel.
Well, great.
Yeah.
That's so great. Yay. So I have 2 channels, and I wanted to remind you guys, I have a teaching channel and I'm putting a lot of OutSchool stuff on that. Like I made a boo-boo yesterday and I explain it in the video. So make sure it's Teacher Danny. I made an OutSchool boo-boo, and I hope the parents aren't mad at me. And I'll be posting a lot of videos on there because this channel has lots of different gardening stuff. And so I want to have that other channel so I can help you guys out. So make sure you check out that video and don't make the boo-boo that I made.
Yeah, I won't say because the video is coming, but Tim said, I like to show my body on camera. Is that what you're asking?
Yes. I always ask my kids, I go, do you have your tickets for this gun show? Like in PE? And the teens are like, I'm like, I know, I'm so cringy. It's okay.
Yeah, they're teenagers. They're probably like,
I know. I like teaching teenagers though, because the workout that we do is like the workout that I would want to do. And I really push them and we sweat and I really like it. I don't know. I love it.
Yeah.
Tim,
Candy. And then Rebecca said, I had some super shy 4-year-olds. They say hi and turn the camera off. I hope and pray that the parents are helping them. I feel like they don't get as much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe. Hopefully if they're 4 though, the parents paid for the class. The parents are going to be right there, I would think. Yeah.
Yeah. But we need to overcome the shyness. Like I want to encourage them, like, that it's okay to do that, but let's go ahead and let's open up, and let's get out of our box. You're safe in your home. It's just your face on camera. I want to start encouraging them more.
Yeah.
Yay. Well, cool. So Rebecca said one day I had 2 students, one had camera off and one slouched on the couch. That science class was long. Isn't that so funny? Like the way that your students expression affects you so much. Like Dixie has this, she'll take your class and she's like, she's enjoying it, but she has the RBF and I don't tell her what that means, but I say, smile, Dixie, smile, because it looks like she's bored when she's doing this. And I think it's rude because as a teacher, I feel that from my students,
Yeah, but at least if they're looking at the camera and responding to you, I'm okay with that. But it's when they're clearly like, barely responding, looking off, doing something else. Yeah. Then I have a problem.
Yeah. Whose class? Oh. We took a class and I think it was my friend's class, but one of the kids was just typing. Was it Cindy's class? It was Kim's class. One of the kids was playing a video game and we could hear them playing their video game. And so that's one of the times when I would say, mute that student because I can hear them and they're playing a video game while they're in your class.
Right. And then that's disruptive to the other students who are hearing that and not hearing you. Yeah.
Yeah. Really important. So yeah, cool. So any last thoughts or questions, Kelly? We made it for a whole hour. Yay.
We did. All right. Yeah, we knew we could talk for an hour. I can't think of anything.
When are we going to meet up? Hopefully in
I don't know. I know. My kids have even asked me, when are you meeting Danny? We live so far. If we at least all lived on like the East Coast or something, it'd be easier. Yeah, when COVID's over, maybe we can meet halfway. Or it's one of
maybe for the inauguration. It depends on which way it goes, but
let's not get into politics. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Do one of our friends here in the chat live halfway between me and you? We could like meet at their house. Whoever's offering. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we want to go up to that part of the country. I've never been. I've been to Florida, but I've never been anywhere else in the East Coast. I've been all over the West Coast and Alaska and Hawaii and all that, but we definitely have to come there. So you're on the list. Dixie knows you're like my BFF. She always pretends she's Kelly. You remember that video? making a video and saying, hi, Kelly.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Oh, can I tell a story of what my son did, how he tricked me?
Yes.
So my son told me that he was talking to Aiden, Danny's son, and he said, so we've been texting each other about the pool and the trampoline. Well, my son, like, he does joke a lot. So normally I just don't believe him, but here's the place where he got me. So they know that you have a pool because I've talked about it, but you had literally just gotten your trampoline and you just told me about it. And I never said anything to anyone in my family about the trampoline. So I'm like, well, how would he know about the trampoline? Maybe he really is talking to Aiden. How does he know? And then they had me going. My daughter like changed her name on his phone to Aiden and started texting him about the trampoline and the pool. So yeah, they had me really thinking that Gio and Aiden were talking. And then the reason he used the trampoline is because he says, well, all kids have a trampoline. It's just something I thought he would have. So he guessed good on that one. He got me. Then I'm texting Danny, are our sons talking to each other? And she's like, no, what are you talking about?
Wow.
He tricked me. He got me good.
Wow, the things kids will get into when quarantine, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's too funny. Well, I hope they can be friends. We should probably give them each other's phone number so they can text.
We should.
Tim said he might be moving to Istanbul, Turkey for a few months. That's so cool. Wow.
Oh, Turkey's pretty. Beautiful.
So I know you have to leave. My dad lived in Thailand, and you have to leave the country every so often and come back to renew your visa. So maybe that's why they're making him leave.
Yeah, he said that, I think, in one of his videos, but I think because of COVID, he can't come back. Correct us if we're wrong, Tim. Yeah.
Oh, he's worried about his cat. He might not be able to bring his cat. Oh, maybe you can find some care of your cat while you're gone. Oh, so it's hard to take animals country to country, I'm sure, just like all the hassle.
Yeah.
He's on a tourist visa. Wow. Yeah, it's the same like when you go to Hawaii, to bring your animals to Hawaii is such an ordeal because they don't have rabies. They check them for rabies, and it takes months and months to process your animal to bring them to Hawaii. So
yeah. And getting them there, like, you can only go by boat or plane, and neither of those are easy to travel with an animal.
Yeah. And then once they get to Hawaii, it's like COVID. They're in quarantine for another month once they get there to make sure that they're safe. But there's no rabies in Hawaii, and that's why, because they're really careful with what they let into the island.
Well, that's smart.
Yes, I wish we could go right now.
Me too. I've never been to Hawaii, but would love to go. It's on my bucket list one day.
Yes, and one day I will live there. So then all the friends will love me because they'll be like, "Hey, you're my friend. I'm coming to stay with you."
I'm definitely coming if you're going to Hawaii.
If you were my friend while I lived in the swamp, and we're still friends when I live in Hawaii, then you can come visit me.
Yeah, it's not like, oh, you're in Hawaii, now we're best friends.
Exactly. Have you been to Louisiana, Kelly?
No, I haven't. Never. Another bucket list. I'd love to go to New Orleans, but of course I'll visit your house too.
Well, New Orleans is like one of those things. It's like when you go to DC, you got to go to the Washington Monument. You got to go to New Orleans because it's one of those places like Hawaii where when you get there, I remember getting to Hawaii when I was 7 and I was like, am I on a movie set? Like, is this real? Like, it feels so surreal. And New Orleans feels like that. It's like you're on a movie set. It's really cool.
I bet. My grandmother almost got stuck in Hurricane Katrina. She was visiting New Orleans. And my aunt had to convince her, like, you need to leave. A hurricane's coming. You need to leave. She could have been in that. What was that? What was that called? The big center? Was it the Staples Center? No, I don't remember.
It's called something else now. You mean the Superdome?
Yes. Yeah. So luckily she didn't get stuck there. My aunt convinced her to leave before Katrina came.
Wow. Yeah, I hope that everybody stays safe down there because they really don't need
Yes.
that kind of thing again. And just the idea of everybody having to get together in the Superdome is just not a good time for that. So I just hope that this storm is just gentle, a little wind, a little rain, and just goes on by. But right now, right up Louisiana, right up the back of the boot, which is us, it's headed right for us. So hopefully it will calm down by the time it gets here. And yeah.
Well, come stay with me. That'll be your opportunity to meet me. You and your family start driving if it gets bad. Yeah.
This is the time of year that if you have family in South Louisiana, they all come up to North Louisiana. So we told our family, we said, we have room if you guys need to come. But the scary thing is the last time this happened, probably 12 years ago, the whole family came. I'm talking like 10 people. Like, oh.
Suddenly I have 10 people in the house.
Yes. So Evelyn said, oh, bye, Marianne. Have a great day. I know we've been talking.
I know.
Yes, this picture of Hawaii behind me. It makes me just happy. And yeah, I did have a garden in Hawaii. My mom has a green thumb. I started growing in Hawaii, but I wasn't a very good gardener yet. But you can pretty much grow all year round there. So when my mom moves back there, I'm going to help her grow some more food. Yeah. Yay. Oh, and yesterday was my 12th wedding anniversary, Kelly, and we totally forgot.
Both of you? Well, at least you both forgot. It's bad if one remembers and one forgets. Both of you forgetting, that's good.
I had to go get out the marriage license because I could not remember.
Wow.
We didn't do anything and it's fine. I said, you know what? We're so simple now that we're just happy to be together and healthy. So
that's good. You can't really do much over COVID anyway.
Yeah, it's fine. Just happy. All right. Well, it's 10:05. I know I've got class at 11 and I hope you have a great day. You don't have class till later, right?
Right. Not till 1 your time, 2 my time. Yeah. So.
Very cool. Right. Well, thank you. And I put your channel below, so hopefully get more subscribers. I had fun today. Thank you so much.
Me too. Thank you for having me.
All right.